We often hear the phrase finding yourself, as if it's a treasure waiting to be unearthed, a final destination we arrive at with a sigh of relief, knowing that we can finally relax in our newfound sense of stability and satisfaction. But what if this concept is, in itself, a myth? What if finding yourself isn't actually possible? Because every time you think you are getting close, everything changes. Maybe this suggests that self-discovery is not about reaching a destination, but about embracing a lifelong process. From the moment we're born, we're thrust into a world full of expectations, cultural norms, and societal pressures. We're handed labels and roles, told who we are and who we should be. But amidst all these voices, where is our own? The search for the self becomes a quest to peel back the layers of what we've been told, to listen to the whisper of our inner voice, and to find the courage to follow it. The fluidity of self is like water coursing through a river, revealing that the self isn't a static entity, it's fluid, evolving with every experience, every relationship, every challenge we face. The person we were yesterday is not the person we are today, nor will we be the same tomorrow. And that's okay. That's the beauty of being human, our capacity to grow, to change, to continuously redefine who we are. In the journey of self-discovery, we can find parallels with the concept of the hedonistic treadmill. The hedonistic treadmill is a term originating from the work of Brickman and Campbell in the 1970s. It refers to the tendency of humans to quickly return to a baseline level of happiness, regardless of positive or negative changes in their lives. Just as individuals constantly seek new pleasures, only to find that their happiness remains relatively stable, similarly, the quest to find oneself can lead to an endless cycle of searching for a static identity. Both pursuits can be characterized by a continual striving for fulfillment, where the perceived endpoint, a definitive sense of self or sustained happiness, remains elusive. But in actuality, there is never a finish line. In recognizing this, we learn that true contentment lies not in the reaching of a final destination, but in embracing the ongoing process of growth and self-exploration. As we go through our lives looking for ourselves, we often find ourselves in unfamiliar territory. We face crossroads, and sometimes we take paths that lead us away from who we thought we were and who we thought we wanted to become. It can be disorienting, even frightening. But it's in these moments of uncertainty that we grow the most. When we embrace the unknown, when we dare to wander, we discover parts of ourselves we never knew existed. We learn to adapt, to thrive in the chaos, and to find beauty in the unexpected. Why is it so challenging to accept that self-discovery is ongoing? Perhaps it's because we crave certainty. We want a solid foundation to stand on, a clear identity to claim. The idea of a constantly shifting self can feel so unsettling, like standing on quicksand, especially when we are hardwired to seek safety, stability, and predictability in our lives. Yet, it is this very fluidity of experience that allows us to be resilient, to bend without breaking, to explore new horizons without losing ourselves. Because our true self has always been right there with us the entire time. Philosophers throughout history have grappled with these ideas. Heraclitus once said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man." This metaphor captures the essence of our ever-changing nature. Just as a river flows and changes course, so too do we. Our experiences, thoughts, and emotions are like the waters of the river, constantly moving and reshaping the landscape of our inner world. Socrates often emphasized the importance of questioning and exploring life's fundamental truths. His famous assertion that the unexamined life is not worth living suggests that the journey of self-discovery and philosophical inquiry is more valuable than arriving at definitive answers. Albert Camus explored the concept of the absurd, the conflict between humans' desire to find inherent meaning in life and the indifferent universe. Camus argued that embracing the absurd condition and living life to the fullest, without illusions or hope for a definitive resolution, is a form of freedom. Both philosophers, though separated by millennia, suggest that the act of wandering, whether physically, intellectually, or spiritually, holds intrinsic value, even if it doesn't lead to conventional finding. Navigating the endless journey of self-discovery, we realize the self is not a fixed destination. The key is to embrace the process and find joy in the exploration. Cultivate curiosity, not just about the world around us, but about our own inner landscape. Ask questions, challenge beliefs, and be open to new perspectives. Learn to love the questions themselves, as Rainer Maria Rilke beautifully put it, and live our way into the answers. In this quest, it's essential to practice self-compassion. As we navigate the twists and turns of life, we may make mistakes, face setbacks, or feel lost. But these moments are not failures. They are opportunities for growth. They remind us that we are human, beautifully imperfect, and ever-evolving. By embracing our flaws and uncertainties, we open ourselves up to the richness of the human experience. As we conclude this exploration, remember, self-discovery is not about reaching a final destination. It's about embracing the journey with all its highs and lows, twists and turns. It's about being open to change, to growth, to the endless possibilities that life offers. And, most importantly, it's about being true to yourself, even when the path is unclear. So, fellow wanderers, let's celebrate the ongoing process of becoming and find joy in the journey. Let's embrace the fact that finding ourselves is only a myth that can be likened to searching for the lost city of Atlantis or for El Dorado. After all, the most beautiful stories are not the ones with a clear beginning, middle, and end, but the ones that are still being written. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the myth of finding yourself. If you found this discussion inspiring or helpful, subscribe to continue with us on this journey, and share your thoughts in the comments as well. Remember, we're all on this journey together, and every step we take brings us closer to understanding the beautiful mystery of who we are. Until next time, keep wandering, keep growing, and keep embracing the endless journey of self-discovery.